Hello, Wang.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, that's good to hear. So, how's your day today? How's work?
Yeah, it's as usual. I
Mm-hmm.
working from home.
Oh, work from home.
A little bit of tired from because many work to do
Many work to do.
and job to
I
do.
see. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. So, today we will be talking about lesson number 38. Last time we talked about brainstorming, right? So,
Yes, yes.
today we will be talking about factual report. This is part 1 of 2. Okay? So, let's start. So, when you hear factual report, what comes into your mind? When you hear factual report?
Factual,
Yeah.
factual report.
Yeah, what do we mean by factual report?
I think it's mean the report on uh, on any any problem, any issue is arising.
Yes, that could be. Okay, so excuse me. So when we say factual report, so these are concerned with what is actually the case rather than interpretations of or reactions to it. Okay? So actually today we will be doing a lot of interpretations. Do you do that? Do you do you use graphs in reporting or in your presentations? Do you use graphs in
Yes,
reporting or in your presentations? Okay, all right. So
yes, yes,
yeah, so you're somehow, I think you're quite familiar with this one. Okay, so this is the things
yes.
that we have talked about last time, parts of a no email and tips to write a no email. Okay, let's take a look at your at this one. Okay, so look at this one. So this is a graph about employees productivity. Okay, so on this one, employees productivity per day. Okay, so on this part we could see this part is the time, right? Okay, so from the time that the employee logged in, right, until the time the employee logged out. Okay, and this is the things that they have accomplished, their productivity. Okay, so what did you notice in the graph? So before coffee, after coffee, lunch, and then it fall down. And then after a few hours, leaving to work, you know. So what do you notice? How would you interpret this graph?
I see the productivity, employee productivity is more effective in the morning
Mm-hmm.
after coffee
After they take their first
and
coffee
and
of the day. Mm-hmm.
after they take the coffee and it is decrease after lunch.
After lunch, yeah. Is that same to you? Do you experience the same thing? Are we more productive? Yeah, I think all of us, right? When we start work, when coffee tends to be our energizer, and then after that, we are ready. We got a lot of things to accomplish, and then after lunch, since we are full, right? So we get a little lazy. So that's where the productivity falls down, right? And then we are in a hurry again to accomplish our task, and our productivity increases when we are about to leave the work, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, good.
Because in the end of the day, we will have to finish the job or to meet the deadline. So we will
Exactly.
have to be quickly to
Yeah.
do.
Yes, we are in a hurry to finish our tasks for the day, right? Okay, and of course, it's about time to go home also. That's why we are somehow in a hurry also. Okay, so now I want us to look at the following. These are what we call report trends. Okay, so
Yes.
each line represents there is an interpretation for that. Okay, so in this one, for example, this line, okay, so the sales, this
Sales.
this line represent wages, this one represents inventory,
Inventory.
cost, overhead, production, supply, and unemployment. Okay, so I want you to use the following words. I want you to use the following words to interpret each pictures on the box or inside the box.
Sales remain constant.
Okay, remains constant. Okay, so you mean number 5.
Constant.
Okay,
Constant.
all right. Okay, remain constant.
Wages.
hmm
Wages
What do you see about the wages?
fell gradually.
Fell gradually? Not really, because when we say fell gradually, it means from up, it go down. So that's fell gradually. What do you think about this one? The wages. It goes up, down, little by little, up, down, little by little, up, down.
Level down.
Leveled off. That could be. Yes. Okay, I can put 6 here. Okay, what about this one for the inventory?
Inventory decline sharply.
Decline sharply. Very good. That's correct. Alright, what about this one? Cost.
Cost reach a peak.
Reach a peak. Okay. Alright, good. And then overhead.
Overhead rose sharply.
Rose sharply. Okay. Right. What about the production?
Production. Increase gradually.
Increase gradually. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 3.
3.
Increase gradually.
Supply fluctuated.
Yeah, fluctuated. Yes, the supply fluctuated. What about unemployment?
Unemployment increased gradually.
I thought that's the production.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's level off. Okay, level off.
Level off.
Oh, okay. We use level off on wages. Okay, so we can say this also. Not really. It's somehow remain constant, I think. Somehow remain constant, right? What do you think? Right? It's not moving. Very, very slight movement. Or you could say level off. Could be level off. Almost the same as wages. Okay? Level off. Almost the same as wages.
Yes. Level up.
Okay. All right. So see. Oh, here. So unemployment increased gradually. Unemployment increased gradually. Okay, so you're three increased gradually.
Production.
Okay. All right. So there. So sales remained constant. Wages fell gradually. Inventory declined sharply. Cost reached a peak. Can we read 5? Can we read?
Yes.
Number 5, can we read?
Overhead rose sharply. Production level down. Supply fluctuated. Unemployment increased gradually.
All right. Okay. So report trends. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. So when we are seeing this line, okay, this kind of line, it could mean rise sharply. Okay. Overhead going up. Okay. Increase gradually if we are seeing a little broken lines. Okay. Increase gradually. This one rose a peak. So this is the peak. Okay. So that is our peak. Reach a peak. Alright. So this one. So when it's going down, decline sharply. Okay. It's going down. Fall gradually. But little by little. Little by little. That's why we say gradually. Right? Gradually. Okay, next. Level off. From down going to stable. Level off. Okay? The sales remain constant. Not moving. Okay? Okay, fluctuate. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. Meaning fluctuate. Okay, so now, look at this. I want you to, let's practice, okay? So this is a graph of television market share. Television market share. So this graph shows the market share of TV channels in Britain. Let us complete the sentences using suitable words and phrases. So we will get the words from the exercises that we had. Okay, level off, remain constant. Yes. Okay, all right. So now let's do this. Okay. Number 1.
ITV's market share fell gradually between 980 and 1988.
Okay.
Fell gradually.
Okay, so instead, okay, is it gradually? I don't see it's gradually from 1980 to 1988. ITV. So you see that? You see this? Do you see this?
Fell. Yes.
This one, right? Did you see that? Oh, so that is a big mark of fall, right? So we could say fell instead of gradually. That's really a big changes. So we can say fell sharply. Okay, fell sharply. Because as you would notice,
I don't think a large. Is it a large of change?
It is from 50 to somehow 38. So that's a gradual change from 1980 to this one, 1988. So there's a big one. So it fell gradual or sharply. Okay, unlike this one, it's fluctuating little by little. So from 50 going down to 38 or 39. So that's a big difference. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about number 2.
1000.
That's year. These are year. 1980 1982, 1984, 1986, 1990, 1992, 1994. This is 1991. That's the year.
Fell again in 92.
1992.
Fell again.
1992. Let's look at the blue one. We're talking about ITV.
It's difficult to guess because everyone is failed again in.
Okay.
One
so we stop from we stop from 1998, right? We stop from here.
1992.
Yeah, we stop from here.
Yes. Okay,
1988 going to 1992. So we were looking into this part.
Okay.
Okay, what happened?
I understood. It's increase. It's increase gradually.
Okay, increase very slightly.
Gradually.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Yeah, increase slightly. Okay. All right. So number 3.
In 1991, but fell again in 1992. In the same period, BBC won share of the market. Also, the same period also fall down.
Okay, fall down or went down. Okay?
Went down.
Alright. Then 4.
BBC to market share 1980.
Over here.
1994. BBC share fluctuating.
1980 to 1984. Is it fluctuating?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of fluctuating, we could see that there is a slight increase, right? There was a slight decrease, slightly decrease. Slightly decrease.
Oh.
So, slightly decrease. So, from here, we may say that this is, here.
From 1980 to
1994. Oh, it's barely increasing, right? It's slightly decreasing. You see? So it's somehow from 1980 between 10 and 15, 10 and 15, 10 and 15, 10 and 15. This is 10. Here, 10, right? And the peak is like 15 or 18. So, and then there's only a very slight decrease. So 10, 15, 18, 10, 15, 18. So then slightly decrease. Okay? Not so much decrease. What about number 5?
Number 5. Channel 4 started broadcasting in 1982. Between 92 and between 82 and 90.
Its share. Channel 4. This is channel 4. This is channel 4.
It shall increase.
Yeah, increase.
Increase gradually to around.
Gradually. Alright, very good. 10%. Good job. Increase gradually around 10%. Okay. So that is so that's how we use, right, those report trends. So that's how we use report trends. Languages to report trends. Okay? So I want us to take a look at this one. Okay, just a moment. I'll just okay. So this one. Okay, can you see? So read the reports.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, read the reports on the sales results of different division of Sony and match each one to the graph correctly. Okay, so the report is here. I'll show you the report. This one. So let's read number 1, and then we're gonna go back to the graph. Okay, let's read 1.
Music group sales went up slightly in 1991, then fell slightly in 1992 and 1993. But best-selling record released by Michael Jackson, Billy Joel, Mariah Carey, Pearl Jam, and many other artists led to recovery in 1994.
Okay, so which graph do you think defines that? So from music group sales went up slightly in 1991, then fell slightly in 1992 and 1993. But best-selling record releases by Michael Jackson led to recovery in 1994. So there was a slight increases. So is it A, B, C, D, E, or F graph? What do you think?
I think it is C.
Very good. That's correct.
It matches C.
It matches C. Good job. Okay, well, let's take a look at 2.
There was a sharp increase in audio equipment sales in 1991 and another increase in 1992. But European market conditions were difficult in 1993 and 1994, and as a result, sales fell.
Which one?
Sharp increase. Can you back the word? Can you back the report? Sharp increase in 91, increase in 94, 92, difficult 94, fail. Okay, can you back the rap? 91. I think it's E.
It's letter F.
F. E of F.
Oh. Okay?
Yeah, F.
Okay, one last. We cannot finish all. One last. 3.
Other sales increased steadily between 1990 and 1994 as a result of the strong performance of semiconductors, telephones, and CD-ROM drivers.
Increase steadily between 1990.
Steadily.
Yeah, steadily. Between 1990 and 1994. As a result of the strong performance of semiconductors, telephones, and CDs. Which one? Increase steadily.
19, increase
steadily.
A.
Very good. That's right. A. Good job. Okay. So with that three interpretation, I can see that you somehow were able to capture already the report trends and how we are going to use those words, pertinent words in interpreting the graph. So our pending, can you take a picture of this one, number 4, 5, and 6, and then take a picture also of the graph.
Okay.
Yeah, and that would serve as your homework. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and then this is the graph. So we have option
Okay.
B, D, and E. So this will be your homework. You can give me the answers on Friday. So for today's class,
Okay.
Wang, I can see how diligent you are. I was surprised actually. I'm not really surprised, but I know you are a very intelligent person, and you were able, every time we have a lesson, you were able to capture all pertinent information easily. So whenever I explain something to you, even if it's a new word, you were able to capture it easily and were able to interpret it easily also. All I want you to practice more is your pronunciation, because sometimes there were some words that are being mispronounced. But in any other aspect, you are very good already. Comprehension wise, you are good on that. So we just have to practice speaking more and be very, very careful with our pronunciation. But other than that, you are very good at it. Okay?
Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Alright. Thank you
Yes.
so much also. So I'll
Okay,
see you again
bye,
on Friday.
teacher.
Bye.
Yeah, see you.